PGA Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group because there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot into the first. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Outstanding shot. High quality. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Ooh, nice line. Oh, well played.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently in 4th place.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. We can't make them all. Go tap it in. And down it goes. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
The third hole at TPC Summerland has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine. But watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
They get a little ground draw here. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sitting in first place. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? From about 130 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Putting for birdie here. Okay, steady now. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, yes. What a shot.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Good shot there, Beamer. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has. And whatever he does, They just love it. He's engaging. He's affable. He looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Only one shot off the pace. Yeah, that one's looking good. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
A birdie putt awaits.
Ooh, right by the hole. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Going with the 7. This one's headed right, Rich.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Handy effort, that one. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriner's impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, this one's right at the pin. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Three feet to go here to the hole. Ouch, that hurts.
A bogey putter waits. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. You like that, didn't you? As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Great touch.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
He shares the lead.
That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Ooh, that almost went down. Four feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
So far, so good.
Leading by a shot after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, Make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 13th. Getting ready to play their third.
He leads the field by a stroke.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Choosing the 9-iron here.
That one should find the surface.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt is of 9 feet.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? An opportunity to make a par here.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That's some good golf right there. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, so close. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy, as there's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. That wasn't your best effort, was it? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regular day, awesome.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Like the look of this one. Ooh. To maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 155.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Fair effort. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.